Okay, so today we are starting the study of the quadrilateral. We just finished the study of the triangle, and we're going to start with the construction of the quadrilaterals on page 205. The thing to remember here is that your students have already seen a similar presentation to this when they were in primary using the quadrilaterals from the geometric cabinet. So they've already been introduced, albeit a few years ago, maybe 2 years ago, they've been introduced to these terms. Now we are moving on in terms of abstraction by using the sticks and actually building them. And as you'll see, we'll be talking a lot more about the characteristics of all the different quadrilaterals, how they're the same, how they're different. The students are older now, they can handle quite a bit more of the abstractions around the characteristics of quadrilaterals. All right, so I have built some quadrilaterals ahead of time for this presentation using the sticks. You would not do that necessarily. You would, I think, hand the children the 4 sticks that they need to build and ask them to build it. What I would do is, up front sort of see all the quadrilaterals that I need to build and give all the students at the same time a set of 4, and each of them builds their own quadrilateral. I think we have like 2, 4, 6, something like 8 of them. So they could be all building them at the same time before you even start the lesson. Okay, so I have chosen 4 different color sticks and joined them into a quadrilateral. Okay, this is just called a common quadrilateral. Okay, we'll start with that, a common quadrilateral. Okay. And then I'm going to, again, take 4 different color sticks. And this time, I'm going to form a quadrilateral, but I'm going to make sure that 2 of the sides are parallel. One pair of sides are parallel. So here, the red and the green are parallel. And in that case, this is called a trapezoid. Put this away for now. And I'm going to move these down so we can get more on the screen here. All right, here's my trapezoid. Okay, these need to be parallel. Okay, next I take 2 sticks of one color and 2 sticks of another color, and this is a parallelogram. This is called a parallelogram. I take the same sticks, but instead of having them with these acute and obtuse angles, I make right angles with them, and then it's called a rectangle. All right, make a little bit more room here. Trying to get everything on the screen. So we have quite a few things here to show. All right, next I take 4 sticks of the same color, and I place them this way so that they have 2 acute angles and 2 obtuse angles, and that's called a rhombus. And finally, I take the same 4 green sticks and I place them this way where all angles are right angles, and this, of course, is a square. Okay, so I might do a first period lesson here to have the children give me the terminology. And then I'm going to have a discussion about each of these quadrilaterals. And I would say, if I look at the common quadrilateral, for instance, what could I see? What observations can I make about the common quadrilateral? Well, what I can say is that it has no right angles, it has 4 sides, and none of the sides seem to be parallel. Okay, none of the sides are parallel, and all the angles are non-right angles. And of course it has 4 sides. Okay, what could I say about the trapezoid? Well, the trapezoid again has 4 sides. And if I look carefully, the trapezoid has 1 pair of parallel lines. 1 pair of parallel lines. Only 1 pair, namely the green and the red, are parallel to each other. And it has 4 angles, none of which are right angles. All right, what can I say about the parallelogram? Yes, very good. The parallelogram has 4 sides again. I have 1 pair of opposite sides that are both equal in length and parallel to each other. And I have a second pair of opposite sides that are equal and parallel to each other. And in this case, I have no right angles. Then I look at my rectangle. My rectangle, like the parallelogram, has 1 pair of opposite sides that are equal in length and parallel, and 1 pair of opposite sides that are equal in length and parallel, and it has 4 right angles. I look at the rhombus. The rhombus has all sides equal, and it has opposite sides are parallel to each other, and it has no right angles. And finally, I come to the square, and I can see that the square has, like the rhombus, has all equal sides. All opposite sides are parallel, but in this case, all 4 angles are right angles. All right. Okay, so at this point, I think I would end the lesson, have the children copy all this into their notebooks. All right, and I think that would be all for this lesson. Thank you.